freezing.
It's freezing.
It's just a little cold. Good morning. Look at that sunrise over the water.
That is pretty. Look, sailboats. And they are not under sail. You know, I don't see them under sail very often.
Not in the ICW. Hey, if you can identify what sailboats those are, let us know in the comments. So Gerald asked for a view of the boat. So give Gerald a nice tour of the boat.
Okay. Hold on. Oof. So here's the back of the boat. There's the motor. If I can avoid falling on my face. Extra seats! I wouldn't sit there. I would not sit here or here either.
Why?
Because when the boat when the boat goes on plane and goes like this, those seats you're gonna have to actually work to stay in.
No, it's not true. Now you're just being silly.
Yeah, I might be being silly. I won't sit in them.
Yes, you are being silly.
There's storage. The two middle seats.
Well, actually, in the Cobia 220, this is supposed to be a restroom. Did you know that?
Yes.
There's supposed to be a restroom in there.
Yes, but the club doesn't use it as a restroom.
Of course not.
So it's a great storage locker. The front of the boat. With the awesomeness of you can close off this.
Get on the other side. Gotta balance our weight.
Yeah, whatever. Look, we can close the boat. Less wind! Especially when it's cold.
Like today.
Yeah, it's freezing today.
It is not freezing.
I'm wearing gloves.
Yes, I'm not. It's actually warmer than I expected.
It is warmer than you expected, but so he's trying to drive and figure out how to get the Bluetooth to sync the music. We'll let you know if it worked later. I thought the forecast said that we would have 11-mile-per-hour winds. This water's really calm.
I know.
I could have brought my guitar. Next time I'm gonna not listen to you. And watch that next time I not listen to you, it spends the entire time here because you were actually right. I don't know if this camera's gonna pick it up, but look at how far back we can see the trail from our wake. That's kind of cool.
Okay, so we are just a few minutes out of the marina and we've had a change of plan. I know earlier in the previous video I said we're going to go to Hidden Treasure, but it's not nearly as cold as we thought. Okay, Christina thinks it's much colder, but it's not, you know. So we're going to actually head all the way down to New Smyrna, do some, you know, play around down there. We might do a fake run on the inlet, meaning we're going to go partially to the mouth of the inlet and then turn around before we actually enter the inlet itself, you know, just to see how, you know, this boat handles out there. I don't think I've taken this boat out there. We'll get a video of us doing that. And if it's actually calm enough, you know, and it's not too crazy, you know, in the inlet, we might actually make a quick run out to the sea marker and then back and then go to lunch. So we'll see. We'll keep you guys informed as we're continuing to make these videos because we've been told that we need to make more engaging videos. This is us listening to you guys and our social media consultant, you know, director. Sorry, not consultant. So, and we're gonna try and answer as many questions as you guys ask about operating a boat. We're gonna try and be more informative. So that's kind of, you know, where we are right now.
So that is really, really pretty. This kind of thing right here makes being on the water early morning when it's freezing fun. Woohoo! Name that sailboat. Birds. There's dolphins somewhere. I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up though. I think that might be Bird Island. Bye bye, birdies. It's kind of cold out for the dolphins to be playing, I think. No more dolphins. But there's a pretty boat. Yes.
Hey, honey. Okay, so new game. To all you guys that are subscribers, and to be qualified to play, you got to be a subscriber. So we're coming up on a really beautiful big girl. If you can name the ship in the comments, your hat will go, or your name will go into the hat, and when we pull a name come March or April, we'll figure that one out. Probably April. Pull a name, and you guys are welcome to come out with us on a Friday or a Saturday. So Christina will show the vessel, and then if you guys name it in the comments, your names go in the hat. But remember, to play the game, you got to be a subscriber.
Name the boat. It's this big one right here. I don't think I've ever seen that one here. That boat's huge. That thing's got like 4 decks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
4 decks.
That's gotta be like a super yacht or something.
I wonder where that flag is from.
I feel like these big boats here travel in groups. Because here's another one of them. Right here, this one with the massive decks. This is a gorgeous one too. Damn, that's a pretty boat. That's gotta be expensive. If anyone knows what these big, huge boats are, like, I want to know what they are. Okay, so this is either Sand Dollar or Disappearing Island. I don't know which one. But it's basically the big, huge sandbar that we've ended up getting stuck on at least twice.
In one trip.
Yeah.
At least twice in one trip. Not ever again. But yeah, it was a learning experience. That was our first solo heading out back in November.
Yep. But no, these islands will disappear during high tide and then they'll come back during the low tide. And there is the lighthouse. So, what information do we have about big boats in this particular channel?
So, our plan one day is to get a 50 to 80 foot vessel. Well, those vessels draft anywhere between 4 to 6 feet. And currently, the channel we're in ranges between 3 feet and 5 feet. So, we probably wouldn't be able to bring our vessel into this area. So what we'd have to do is we'd have to dock in deeper water and then go ahead and bring the dinghy in, which is not a problem.
Yep.
That's why we do things. That's why we have dinghies on larger vessels, specifically for that purpose.
it that makes you anxious again?
So the problem with this area that drives me up into the wall is look how close we are to the shore.
Yeah, we are really close to the shore.
The channel is really, really tight.
Yep. I probably wouldn't try driving the boat in this channel myself. But you have more experience driving than I do.
Yep. I don't think we're gonna go out the inlet. Look at
I
those
can't
rollers.
even see the inlet.
Can you see? Point the camera at the rollers.
Holy crap, they're coming way over the rocks. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you will in a bit.
Those are mangrove trees.
Oh, cool.
You see the rollers?
Yeah, but I can also see the waves right there. Those are high. Going out the inlet is not a good idea today. Like, I mean, in the inlet itself is kind of calm, but the ocean does not look very friendly. Makes sense. But we did a total noob, y'all. We forgot the bumper. It's pretty. I'm gonna fix the bumper before we lose it in the water.
So what we did is what I like to call we ran a feint on the inlet. We went halfway out, way before the point of no return, and we turned around at one of the inner buoys and we came back. The reason why I didn't try to exit the inlet is because there's a red flag on the guard station, which means it's the waters are dangerous, you know, and there's probably a small craft advisory currently in effect. Now, small craft advisory is really ambiguous. It has to do with this. It doesn't necessarily have to do with the size of the craft itself. It has to do a lot with both the size of the craft and the skill of the operator. That'd be me, you know. And because I'm not very confident in my skills, I don't like taking unnecessary risks. You know, look, I'm sure everybody would get a big old kick if I stuck the bow, you know. But at the end of the day, that stuff causes real damage. And look, as much as we like to play and have a good time out here, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. So I have to operate the boat responsibly.
Yeah, so rule 1 when boating, don't die. Rule 2, no hospital visits.
That is literally the most blonde thing you have said today. Seriously.
That was the intent. I was actively trying to be a dumb blonde.
You succeeded far beyond expectations.
What? Our viewers asked for dumb blonde moments. I love making him laugh.
So I was right. There is, in fact, a small craft advisory out this morning for our area. So, as I said, as we're approaching the inlet area, I noticed on the lifeguard station there was a red flag, and red flags mean, you know, well, just what you think. It means caution. So we just spun around and headed straight to the New Smyrna side of Ponce Inlet. So, but guess what?
Look who's on the driving!
Please keep your eyes and hands on the wheel at all times.
You don't.
Yes, that's because I know how to operate the boat. So,
Hey, I know the rules better than you.
she may know the rules better than me, but operating the boat is where it's all at. Watch this. Isn't that awesome? So, we are in New Smyrna, approaching the Causeway Bridge. It is absolutely gorgeous out here.
Still cold.
It's not cold. She's just a big baby. There's our Yamaha 200. Whoops. I gotta say, we gotta balance the weight. So, anyway, hey Gerald, look, we got a wet tank. See? So, when we go offshore fishing, Gerald, we got you and your dad covered. Anyway, look at how beautiful this is. Not a cloud in the sky. Okay, so there's some over there, but still, it's gorgeous. All right, chances are we're gonna get a copyright strike for this video, but it's okay because this is a great song, and I really, truly think you guys will appreciate the song and the cruise.
I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Get round the fire with a glass of strong ale and tell us a story from beyond the pale. Bury some seeds and expect some strong branches. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Now show me a man that can meet all his needs. For what we need most now is unity, see. A common old song for all creeds and all classes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame.
Isn't that beautiful? Such a beautiful morning. I really wish you guys were out here with us. All right, so we are approaching a special marker, and our social media director encourages us to be more engaging and informative. So that's what we're going to try and do. The marker that we're approaching right there, I don't know if you can see it yet. So on the open water, we have two types of markers. We got green and we got red. Okay. Well, we're supposed to stay in between the green and red markers. Okay. This particular marker is a green on top, red on bottom, which means we can go either side. What it does is it splits this island. There's one side of the channel. There's the other side of the channel, and there's our marker. So we're electing to go to the left side of this island as we continue our morning passage. It is about 5 minutes to 10, and so we've been making really good time. We decided we're not going to stop for lunch just yet. We're going to continue on, seeing how far south we can get before lunch. One cruise we're looking at in the near future is we want to make a run from Halifax Marina all the way down to Cape Canaveral, or I'm sorry, Port Canaveral, out there inlet, and then back in Ponce Inlet and home. You know, so that's kind of what we're hoping to do. We're going to see how we can make that work time-wise goes, because as we were explained to you this morning, the insurance for these boats ends at sunset. So to make this cruise work, we got to be able to make the run by from dawn to dusk. So we're sizing it up and seeing what we can pull off. All right, so we're at Outriggers and wanted to give Gerald that really nice walk around of the boat. This is New Smyrna Marina, and we're gonna be eating over there real quick. But like I said, it's a Cobia 220 with the Bimini top. There's our Yamaha 200. So not bad, absolutely not bad. Freedom Boat Club is an amazing investment that I made. We've taken a boat out every weekend since November, and it's only like $409 a month. So if you're looking at joining, throw it in the comments and I'll give you all the details you need, or you can look it up online, you know, under Freedom Boat Club. Back and the wind has picked up pretty good, and it's a nice ride. It's just a little bumpy and a little wet. Okay, maybe a little wet.
Okay, so we've got sailboats crossing the channel now because they are under sail and not under motor like we are. They have the right of way because their mobility is limited as compared to us.